Mark Wahlberg shocked the court with a secret tape recording. This might change the case forever. But before we go any further, viewer discretion is strongly advised. The following content is presented purely for entertainment and educational purposes only. The details you're about to hear are drawn directly from the federal trial against Sean Diddy Combs, as reported by Inner City Press, and corroborated through courtroom testimony, sealed exhibits, and first-hand legal sources. Everything you're going to hear comes straight from Diddy's trial. But if you're ready to go down a rabbit hole, buckle up, because this might just be the most explosive trial moment you've never seen on the nightly news. When Wahlberg stepped into the courtroom, no one could have predicted what he had in his possession. The silence was deafening, the air heavy. As cameras clicked and lawyers whispered, Wahlberg approached the witness stand like a man carrying the weight of something enormous. What followed stunned not only the judge and jury, but millions watching online. This wasn't a cameo. It was a revelation. The courtroom was packed beyond capacity that day, journalists buzzing with anticipation, while the judge's stern gaze held everyone in place. Wahlberg's presence alone was enough to raise eyebrows, but what he carried in his hand turned heads instantly. A sealed envelope labeled confidential evidence. Everyone knew the trial was already heating up, but this was a new level of intensity. Lawyers scrambled, whispering urgently to each other, while the jury shifted uneasily. Cameras zoomed in as Wahlberg made his way to the stand, his face unreadable but tense. There was an electric charge in the air, a sense that something pivotal was about to unfold. The prosecution wasted no time, signaling for the tape to be played. As the first notes crackled through the courtroom speakers, a hush fell over the crowd, as if time itself had stopped. Everyone knew this was no ordinary evidence. It was a game changer. The recording revealed a private conversation between Sean Diddy Combs and an undisclosed associate, discussing alleged financial transactions that had long been shrouded in mystery. Wahlberg's voice, calm but authoritative, narrated the context as the tape played. The words were clear, the tone unmistakably incriminating. Listeners heard references to undisclosed payments, hush money, and attempts to influence witnesses. Legal experts watching from the gallery leaned forward, whispering about the potential fallout. The prosecution argued this tape was the smoking gun that tied Diddy directly to illegal activities. Meanwhile, the defense team sat stunned, scrambling to process the unexpected evidence. Questions erupted in the courtroom. Where had this tape come from, and why hadn't it surfaced earlier? The judge signaled for order, reminding all present that speculation must be put aside until the full facts were examined. Mark Wahlberg's involvement in this case was shrouded in mystery until this moment. Sources revealed he had been cooperating quietly with federal investigators for months, gathering evidence under strict confidentiality. His decision to reveal the tape in court stunned both sides of the trial. Some insiders suggested Wahlberg had a personal stake in exposing the truth, while others speculated it was a calculated move to secure leniency in his own unrelated legal troubles. Whatever the motive, Wahlberg's testimony was seen as credible and pivotal. He described how the tape was obtained during a secret meeting with a whistleblower connected to Diddy's inner circle. Wahlberg's calm delivery and first-hand knowledge made a powerful impression on the jury. His credibility suddenly gave weight to the prosecution's case that had seemed shaky just days before. The defense team was quick to counterattack, calling into question the tape's authenticity and the legality of how it was obtained. They argued the recording was edited and taken out of context, aiming to mislead the jury. Expert witnesses were brought in to analyze the audio for signs of tampering, and intense cross-examinations followed Wahlberg's testimony. Yet, despite their best efforts, cracks began to appear in the defense's narrative. The jury's body language betrayed growing doubt, while the judge repeatedly reminded attorneys to stick to facts and avoid inflammatory statements. The defense also questioned Wahlberg's motives, suggesting he was trading the tape for a deal. But Wahlberg remained composed, refusing to be rattled. The battle lines in the courtroom had been clearly drawn, setting the stage for a legal showdown. Outside the courthouse, the news of Wahlberg's secret tape spread like wildfire across social media and news outlets. Fans and critics alike debated the implications, with hashtags trending worldwide. Memes, theories, and speculation filled timelines as people dissected every detail released from the courtroom. Celebrities and legal analysts weighed in, some praising Wahlberg's courage, others questioning his timing. The trial became a cultural event, dominating headlines and talk shows. Meanwhile, law enforcement officials hinted at ongoing investigations that could widen the scope of the case. Public opinion was sharply divided, but one thing was clear. The trial had captured the public's imagination like no other in recent memory. This was no longer just a legal matter. It was a media spectacle. The revelations dealt a severe blow to Diddy's public image and legal standing. Once regarded as untouchable in entertainment and business circles, Diddy now faced renewed scrutiny. His defense team scrambled to control the narrative, releasing statements denying any wrongdoing and pledging to fight vigorously. Yet, sponsors and partners began distancing themselves, wary of association with the controversy. Investors reportedly paused deals, waiting to see how the trial unfolded. Even some longtime fans expressed disappointment and concern. The pressure mounted not only in court but across Diddy's empire. The secret tape had cracked the foundation of his defense, leaving his future uncertain. The question lingered. Could he weather this storm? Top legal analysts dissected the case on national television, calling the tape a game-changer that could tip the scales toward conviction. They pointed out how the new evidence linked previously unconnected dots, potentially unraveling a complex web of alleged corruption. Some experts warned the prosecution still had a tough road ahead, needing to prove intent beyond a reasonable doubt. Others speculated that plea bargains or settlements could emerge as the pressure intensified. The case also raised broader questions about celebrity influence in the justice system and the role of secret evidence. Public defenders spoke about the risks of sensationalized trials overshadowing facts. This trial was now seen as a test case for how high-profile figures face accountability. For many, the outcome could set a precedent for future celebrity trials. As the trial moved into its next phase, both sides prepared for an intense battle. The prosecution planned to call more witnesses to corroborate the tape's claims, while the defense sought to introduce new evidence to discredit it. Legal observers expected days of dramatic testimony and procedural maneuvers. The judge warned both teams to maintain decorum amid rising tensions. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, negotiations and legal strategies were reportedly underway. The stakes had never been higher. The public remained glued to every update, hungry for the next explosive revelation. Social media buzzed with predictions and reactions, while courtroom security was tightened. Everyone knew the next few weeks could decide the fate of not just the defendants, but the entire trial's legacy. This moment in the trial marked a turning point, a reminder that even the most powerful are not above the law. Mark Wahlberg's secret tape had pierced the veil of secrecy, exposing truths many thought would never see the light of day. Whether justice would ultimately be served remained to be seen, but the impact was undeniable. The trial illuminated the complexities of fame, power, and a legal system in a way few cases ever do. For viewers and followers of the case, it was a dramatic reminder of how high-stakes courtroom battles play out behind closed doors. It also sparked debates about ethics, loyalty, and the price of silence. This story was far from over, and its ripples would be felt for years to come. One thing was certain: the truth had taken center stage. If you found this story as gripping as we did, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the most explosive legal battles and celebrity trials. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, because when stories like this break, we bring you the full, unfiltered truth. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about Wahlberg's reveal? Could this tape really change everything? Stay tuned as we continue to follow this trial closely, bringing you all the twists and turns as they happen. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.